hang on. This one might be more difficult. And again, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with the corner yet. But I don't want it overhanging that much. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to just build the rest of the roof based around that, and then we'll worry about different colours later, and we'll worry about things like angles on corners later as well. So the black and whiteness will come later. We'll sort that out. I just want to get it so it's looking notch. What's going to happen with that? I don't quite know what happens there. But let's I think that needs to go over one like that. So again, we'll come back. So a lot of what I'm doing is you sort of build something and then come back to it to sort of tweak it a little bit. So for example, this corner bit here, it might be like this, it might be a diagonal, I'm not sure yet. It might be a diagonal there, I'm not sure. What I do know is this is going to be a pain. Right, so this is going to be now a 1 meter. I wonder if I can use a corner. No, I'm not going to be able to use a corner, am I? Metal clad durable pitch 1 meter like that, and it does go like, oh, no it doesn't. Oh, this stupid game. Oh. So even though I've used a 1 meter pitch, okay, so that's a metal clad roof 1 meter. A metal clad roof 2 meter is just a different pitch angle. The actual piece is exactly the same size, and the metal clad roof 4 meter is a different pitch angle. That's all it is. So if you use the metal clad roof double pitch 1 meter, why is that not the same pitch angle as the other one? It isn't. That's a 2 meter pitch. And it's named wrong. If you look on my real life one, it's a nice shallow 1 meter pitch, which goes beautifully. Yeah, we're not in the right spot here. Stop walking like that. Goes beautifully like this, and it lines up here. This and this line up. Main roof all lined up beautifully, and then that comes back down there. Oh, what a pain. The problem is I can't build a 1 meter pitch out of these pieces because the pieces are too big and it'll just go too far. So even though I could line up the roof pitch as it is in real life, it's not right. It's just too big. And there are no half pieces. Oh, please put more roof pieces in. In fact, more wall pieces. Shallower curves. Ah, I dream of shallower curves. Why is my entrance walkway too wide for the roof piece? See, if I could hide it, I could get my black and white panels in nice and easy, couldn't I? I've now got a strange double-topped thing. I'm losing the will to make maps. Pants. See, that pitch angle to me is right. That looks about right. We need to sort out the walls inside because the walls are adjoining the roof, so they sort of go up to the roof with a load of tyres. What the pants are those? Those old rubber tyres and a bit of rope. But certainly it follows the pitch line of the roof inside, so we need to look at that. So we can do that now. And this will be not flexicolour, we're just on wood in here, and we are using the Arctic one for this. So if you are following along with this, let's come out of that, or else it's trying to build it somewhere else. Let's build onto this. 1 metre pitch like that, Z round like that. So what I'll do is we will come back to our stupid double pitched thing there, and we'll try and get it so that it's nice. What I might do is try and build some strange wall there to make that work properly. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to do it, but it's all fun and games, you know, it's part of the game, isn't it? Do you need to be at 1 metre here? That, are you lined up with that wall? It is lined up with that wall. Okay. Remember what I said about control? Press control. Look. If you're not going to build that, because obviously that's sticking out there, and that's too much for gap. There's two ways of doing it. I've dropped it lower, so it's partly sitting in the lower wall. The other way of doing it would have been to press exit and do it manually by just gently moving it. Gently. First go. Why isn't it always that easy? Why is sometimes it mega difficult? Somebody answer that and stay fashionable. Cool beans. Well, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? Stupid roof. Not happy. Let's try this then. We wanted our flexicolour roof back, didn't we? So property, flexicolour, and it's not wood, you fool. It's the metal. 1 metre pitch that isn't 1 metre. Right, I don't quite know where this roof goes up to. Let's have a look at the exit. Where does that roof decide to stop? So it looks like it certainly goes that's difficult to see. I don't quite know what I'm looking at. Let's move back a bit more. And the roof comes all the way down, and then it goes to the pitch. So I think it goes to there. I think that's the answer. and I think that this goes in here, which means that I now need a little triangle in there. We want a wall, don't we? And we don't want flex colour. We want a teeny tiny bit of wooden wall like that. Thank you. Spin it round with the Z key. Move it up gently to fill the gap. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't quite know what we're going to do with these. There's another one over there. I could maybe put a bit of wood in there. We now need the other pitched roof in here. So again, you remember our properties, flex color, and then our stupid 1 meter double pitch, which isn't a 1 meter double pitch. Let's click that. In fact, let's select this. Edit group. Stupid 1 meter double pitch, which isn't. It's a 2 meter double pitch. And why is that not going the right height? Brilliant. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. Okay, so click exit. So the problem is we've got this roof that doesn't quite fit. It doesn't quite fit on. So which bits do I want to keep? I quite like this ridge, seems to match this ridge better than this ridge does. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of you. That. Which means that this is the wall that needs adjusting. So I need to adjust this wall so that it matches that roof. I'm quite happy with that roof line. It's quite good. So we're going to move you. Alright. So we're going to move. Alright, and it's saying I want to jump on top of there, I want to do all sorts of stupid things. I want to see if I can gently put it in. If I can't, let's get rid of that as well. If I can't gently put it in, I'm going to make a new... Oh, we have to make a new one anyway. That's fine. That's fine. It's easier now. I can just line it up with this. So... So look at the yellow lines in comparison to the roof line. That's about right, isn't it? I think we're about level there. So in comparison to the roof line, how do we do on that? It's out slightly. That's the wrong key. That's the wrong key as well. Where's the Z key, you fool? Right, that one. That's lined up. Perfect. Perfecto. And we want this to look like the other side. Yeah. Are we happy with that? It seems to stick out a little bit more. It does stick out a little bit more, doesn't it? I wonder if actually we could just yeah, it does seem to go in there. Right, well, we're going to use that then. Right, so it's this bit now we need to get sorted. Now, if I move you, you're a full panel, aren't you? I was hoping that that'd be a panel that was partly overlapping the other one, but it isn't. So I'm going to have to put some new ones in here. So click on that because I'm going to edit this group now. I'm going to Z you around, make that small as well. Just go over here. That's a bit too far. narrow to me. And now I think we've got a stupid camera. This camera's rubbish. I think I've got a bit that sticks out a little bit. Which I'm not keen on. It looks too narrow. It almost looks like the bottom's narrower than the top. Can I get a 4 metre path in there? That's the problem. Not that I'm building it right now. It just goes in. We've got some path outside. Anyway, that's approximately what it's going to look like. Alright, well the roof is better. It's not the 1 metre pitch that I wanted before. And it does make the corridor seem a little bit narrow. I'm going to have to do the same with this side, aren't I? Can I move just this panel? What happens if I move you? Again, let's get you down to a... So we'll go there. So I'm going to just have to move you then. Again, small grid size please. It does go there. And just this one then. Just this one. Move, small grid size. Not bad. Not brilliant, but not bad. That inside wall now doesn't... It sort of juts out. So we're going to move this inside wall to match it. And then the roof support needs to change. When they're that easy, aren't they brilliant? Alright, we probably want to build some bits in here to fill this in a bit more. I think what we're going to do with this is maybe put another one of these on top. Are you going to be a bit funny about this? Size, because you always have to put it back for some reason, even though it was fine in the first place. Right, let's maybe put a wood bit on here. Okay, are you looking alright? It's not sticking out there, and it is sticking through the roof. Okay, so select it, go back in through the wall because you can't go in through the roof. What's just happened? And I can make the... Where did it go? Right. So it's not sticking out. It's not sticking through. What the pants is... What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Okay. Can't go in through the roof because, again, stupid. Roof panel. It won't let... Oh my goodness, the camera in this game is so frustrating. Where's my panel gone? I had it selected. Where's it gone? I can't see where it's going to go. That's just ridiculous. Get the camera lower. It won't let me do it if I've got the piece selected. You can't scroll back in through a roof. Just a wall. Oh, please. Done it. It's done it close enough for me at the moment. Right, this bit here now actually does come across. So I think what we need to do is maybe do like one of these. Again, I can't see where it's going to. Is that the right height? No, it's not. Of course it's not, because I couldn't see it. Because the camera won't let you place the camera where you want it to. I pressed shift and it's not bringing it down, and now it's disappeared completely. It's outside somewhere. Ah, what a frustrating thing. No, lost it completely. Where is it? Anybody? Now it's appeared. Anywhere around here, it would be nice if I could see it. Remember, the game's not actually running. Nothing should have changed. Oh, if I focus on the roof, it lets me do something there. Nope, can't see it again. You're telling me I need to take the roof off in order to do this? You know what? That's it. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. It's hard enough to do that. We'll tidy it up later, but it's we have got gaps and bits of tyres and bits of rope above there, so there is going to be some things masking that. The fact that I've got a roof piece that goes up following the roof. Well, it does at the front bit there, but not further along. All right, well, let's get in there. All right. How do I work out what's happening with these corner roof bits now? Let's have a look at our pictures from here. So what happens with this? From here it appears to carry on, but I don't know how far it carries on. It might just be cut on a diagonal. If you look at the shadow, that would suggest that it is in a diagonal, but cut like that. That's interesting. I wonder what the shadow is on the other side. Again, yeah, I think I think that what they've done is they've made the roof. So let's change the roof here. I think that this, there we go. Is a bit more like please just go one click over and one click up. Nope. Nope, it's either too far out or too far in by a meter. So that's moving 6 meters. That's moving. Right, I think what we could do is click exit, do it by hand. It's not going to be there, is it? It's going to be more like that. Yeah. So what we've got is that kind of jagged. No, I'm not keen on that. No, that's fine. Right, we've got that kind of. And we're going to do exactly the same. Do that. Press exit because it's frustrating. And then we're going to just bring this down like that, so it's about the right height. Move it across. And then maybe another one. Have you got another one? Can I duplicate it, please? Thank you. Press exit. I like that better. So what happens with those bits inside? They are covered. We've got very little gap up there above the window, whereas in my version we have got a gap. I think we need one of these in. Whoa, 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 sweet child of mine. Let's select that, do a group edit on that, and we'll put this in. Whee, where are you going? You're trying to go there, which is too much, isn't it? It's a little bit too much. So what we're going to do is let's whiz this down, see if we can get it better. Are you actually going to move further away? Thank you. Oh, you're not far off there. Okay, a bit further back, a bit further forward. Oh, it was close. That's better. There. Better. I'll have that. I'll have that. So select this window, put another one in. This is going to go approximately the same place. Again, it's now set itself back to stupid height and size thing. So let's down a bit. Oh, I like a lot. I like it a lot. Oh, we need to do something with that as well. I could just put a double pitch in there, kind of. So this would go with this roof piece. We're going to go like this. Z round there. Even though I selected that roof piece, it's not lining up with it. That'll do. I'm happy with that. And again, we'll select this roof piece. Please line up with this one. Yeah, happier. We've covered some gaps in there. It's made of wood. Looks better. Good, we're getting there. We are getting there. What else do we need to do here? Now, I'm not going to put glass in here. The reason for that is when we build the actual barrier, I'll use a piece of glass there to make the glass bit there. Same with these. We'll make an indoor sleeping habitat for them. And then another glass piece there. We need to decorate the inside. We need to put the logs in the roof. We need to change the roof colour so it's black and white of various amounts. So get the picture. You see how this could work? I'm not so keen on the flickery bit, but maybe I could do something about that. Why does it not do it on the front ones, but it does it on that? Right, well what we could do is click exit, click that, click this. I'm going to do that, and this panel here, I'm going to move that, I'm going to press exit, and we're going to pop it back in. Alright, and I'm hoping that it'll work without the flickery. Because it does think one is above the other. Yeah, it's not in a great spot, is it? It wasn't exactly lined up, but you see how we're getting there? See how this works? So this one we can make maybe again that'll flicker. Okay, but what we can do is we can maybe move this one, M for move, exit, so I can place it where I like. You come back down to the right height, line it up. Better. How are you doing? Good enough. Good. Right. So we want to maybe mask some of these a little bit because they're big white panels, aren't they, and big black panels. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate one of these, and then I'm going to press exit, and then we're going to just plonk this down, and we're going to cover up those two like that. Alrighty. Yes, see how it works? Yeah, see how it works. It's not quite low enough for me, but in order to cover the white ones, that's as proud as it needs to go. And I'm pretty sure that the panels look as though they're a bit higgledy-piggledy anyway. You can see them on top of each other and under each other, and creating this strange view that you can see from the top of this weird, very weird roofing scheme going on. So I think we're going to make you into one of these white ones. Apply that. Make you a white one there. They're not exactly white, are they? We could make a grey one, in fact, couldn't we? Because there are some grey ones on there. Oh, that's perfect. The only problem with that is flashy. We go flashy. So you, I think, edit, you, M for move, click exit, and then I don't know which I like better. I think I like that better. Maybe we could make this a grey one. I don't have the option to change the colour yet. But maybe if we pop it down, change the colour to the grey one. We've got a grey one. go. Starting to get there, aren't we? Starting to get somewhere with it. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to leave it there for now. Just because we've done quite a lot. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I'm guessing it's quite a long video. It might be in 2 videos. But you can see roughly where we're building to, how big the enclosure is going to be. The building is in the right spot, and we need to then build like the Hyrax enclosure. There'll be a bridge here with a pond under it, and another enclosure there, and we can get some rock work in, and there's a path going around the back to a staff building. So I need to make sure, is that in the right spot? Let's just make sure it is far enough out before we put too much in. So this is sort of near the edge, and this is at 20 meters. How far are we there? That's saying 30 meters. That's saying 30 meters from the edge to there. So where is that going to? That's the edge of the building, approximately. Yeah, maybe another 4 meters to get the staff path in. I think it needs to go up another 4 meters that way. So how far is 4 meters? Well, 4 meters is one of these panels. So let's just select all this. Okay, in fact, let's not select all this, because let's do it properly. Let's go like this. So I want to move it approximately that much. It's not quite 4 meters that, but I do want to just move it out a little bit more. Yeah, let's just do that. So select it, unselect that, and then what we're going to do is advance move, just like that. I'm happy with that, because when we measured it initially against here, it's always a guess where we're measuring to. We've got 2 rows of trees and a pathway there, or it looks like there's a pathway, or maybe a disused railway line that runs along there. I don't quite know what that is, but there's something there, and there's certainly 2 rows of trees. So I've got a building here for staff. We want about 4 meters on that side, so we can get a 4 meter pathway to those buildings. So that's approximately where we need to be. So I'm happy that that is more or less in the right spot for what we want. Let's just make sure that we're not too close to here, because we do need to get a Hyrax enclosure in there. So how far away is that? So that's the furthest point. Now this is always going to be a guess, because there's a tree there. So that's about 20... about 24 meters. Again on the map, from that point. Oh, it's not that point, is it? It's like I said, there's a tree. It comes all the way out to about there, which is about 24 meters. So okay, we're good with that. Good, right. So I am going to leave it there. We've not made much, but we've spent quite a lot of time on that, getting that right. And that is the main bit of this enclosure. The same way that the building over here was the main bit to get right, you know, making sure that that sits well in the environment. And game's lagging. And because I tried spinning it really quickly, it does work fine. So we're getting there. We're getting somewhere with the old painted dogs. So we'll come back to this again in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Please join me next time. My name's Backblast. I'll see you next time.